episode number 12, and Jesse is. Are you a woman yet?
Well, I'm halfway there. I'm almost there. I've got the boobs.
Ooh.
But no surgery needed for
No
those.
surgery. Well, you are. Yeah, I don't know what you are, but you're here.
Well,
Hi.
I've been called worse. So, what's been going on this week, man?
Well, let's see here. What has been going on? Rangers started. I was happy about that because as a DFW fan, just with the Mavs and Cowboys, they both are ridiculous. And so, I'm
They're
happy that the
consistent.
Rangers are started back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's been good. You been watching any March Madness at all?
I haven't watched anything.
No.
The only thing I did watch was Severance because you told me to.
Yeah,
I watched the first episode.
Tell me about that. Did you like it?
I noticed you added a profile for me. I probably messed up your.
I did not.
I wonder who did.
Maybe did Leah? I didn't add one.
No, there's one up there and it says Jack. That's my nickname for my daughter. And it's got her picture and everything. I was wondering, like, how did that get up there?
Really? Mm-hmm. Weird.
I just saw it yesterday.
Huh. Yeah, I don't
Anyways,
know. I don't know.
yeah.
I swear I didn't add anything.
I thought it was you, but
No.
that's cool.
So what'd you think? Did you like it?
Well, man, I was probably for like the first 3 quarters because I also watched the first episode. I was like, this is the stupidest show I've ever seen.
very odd at
What
first.
did he send me to?
Yeah.
And then like towards the end, it's like, okay, I can see how this can get good.
Dude,
I'm not like dug in yet, but I can see potential.
very good. We just finished. I won't spoil anything for you. Just letting you know, we just finished the last episode of season 2.
Okay.
Last night.
Is that all that's on there?
Yeah.
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 Are they renewing it or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been getting a lot of attention here lately.
Okay.
Been hearing just other podcasts that I listen to talk about it, and so I'm really want you to keep going. At least try a couple more
Yeah.
episodes.
Oh no, I'm going.
Okay.
I have nothing else to watch.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and the good thing is I watch things so slowly
Right.
that the 3rd season will probably be out
But
before I get done with the second. Because I only watch 1 episode a week.
right.
So it's gonna. I don't know how many episodes there are, but it's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, I think there's like 10 or something per season.
Yeah.
So-
Well, and so because they all the wife and kids go to church. I get up too early, so I stay home
Yep.
because they're out late.
Right.
So that's when I get my TV time.
Your little alone time there.
Yeah. But they have family night once a month. So I'm only getting 3 episodes in a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to be a minute.
I know we usually only can watch our shows late at night, kind of thing, and that's usually on the weekends because usually don't stay up late on the weekdays.
'Cause we're old folks now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had it my way, I'd be happy to be in bed like at 7:00 or something. It's just hard.
See, not me. I mean, I have to do that.
Yeah.
But if it was up to me, I'd be up till like 2 in the morning and sleep till
kinda-
like 10. I'm a
You're
night
not
owl.
out. Yeah. Yeah. That's how my second or my what do they call it?
Better half?
Better half, I guess. Yeah.
You were about to get yourself in trouble there.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna call
You
her
were about
by
to say
her
your
actual
secretary
name,
or something.
but then I was like, I don't know if I've called her by her name yet.
Man, you had no problem throwing my wife's name out there.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. I don't care.
Well, I guess they know it's Shaniqua.
Me and Leah were talking. Whatever. We're driving. We were on our way to a hotel.
Yeah.
We drove by this apartment complex, and there, you know how they'll stick names on the back of vehicles, whatever. And this girl was walking out of this car, and I was reading the back of her back window, and her name was Shatanya, but it was spelt Shitonya. And so just instantly, I looked, I was like, shit on you. And then, Shatanya, I would not be putting that on the back of my car. That's neither
I
here
like
nor
that
there.
name better. Yeah.
Shit on you? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good one.
Well, Me and you have both seen babies be born, and it happens.
Yeah,
Wonder if that's where she got her name.
maybe. Could be. You know, I don't know. So when are we gonna go to do some kind of trip in the mountains?
The sooner the better.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on dates.
Girl, don't you get me started on that.
You said sometime in June. I'm just waiting to hear from you.
Okay.
Kind of depends.
Yeah. You want like New Mexico, Colorado?
I don't care either way, but I just want to go be away.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to the mountains and just hold each other till the wind stops blowing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm down.
yeah. So there was Severance. Any other shows you watching?
No, I was watching Landman, but I'm done with that
No, I
first season, and it's not out yet for the second.
I think we're gonna try to start that up. Landman. You like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's hard to say. I mean, I was in the oil field, so it's kind of entertaining for me to watch, and see the stuff like, oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Or other stuff like, okay, yeah, that's real. It's more personal, I guess,
Right.
to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody will get into it. I mean, a lot of people are.
I mean, I've heard good things about
Yeah.
it. But
I
yeah,
mean, be ready for some nudity and a lot of cussing.
you're basically nude right now.
Basically, well, I guess I'm wearing shoes.
You are wearing shoes. At least you wear that. But yeah, so
Yeah, it's good though.
you like it? Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be the next show we try. We used to watch shows all the time, but then we had these little Rugrats.
Yeah,
and
you can't get into the stuff you used to.
no, it's hard. Yeah, that was like our kind of go-to thing was watching, and it was getting frustrating because we were running out of shows there.
Now there's all the shows, and you don't have the time to watch any of them.
No, I guess one of these days we'll catch up a little bit.
Yeah, in our old age when
Yeah.
the kids are graduated.
Yeah.
I tell you, we do a movie night every Friday, and we swap whose turn it is to pick. Last night was my turn, so it was my kid's first time seeing Princess Bride. Oh, it was actually Leah's first time seeing it too.
Really?
She thought she'd seen it. Well, she's watched. I've never seen this.
Oh man, Princess Bride. That's a good one.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah. Have you seen Blazing Saddles? Dude. Oh man,
I've
it's
never even
good.
heard of it.
Yeah, it's an older, like maybe 70s.
Is it a Western?
It's a Western, but it's
Like,
one of those spoofs, like
like a comedy Western?
making fun of other films and stuff like that. And it's what's his name? Mel Brooks. Do you know who Mel Brooks is? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's the, I guess,
Director or whatever.
director, and I think he has a cameo in it as well. But it's pretty funny.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I think you.
Is it one the kids can watch?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
for sure. Well, maybe.
There's a lot of movies I think like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I watched this when I was a kid. Let's watch this. And we started. I'm like, oh,
Well, I know
Never
it does say the
mind.
N word, but
night.
yes, night. But I think a black dude says it and punches a horse or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's something. It's hilarious though.
Oh yeah, I could care less who says the N word.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't care.
I do kind of sound
You can say anything.
a little weird.
Yeah, we sound like we're in
I've noticed.
underwater.
Have you ever listened to this podcast in your car? I have to kind of turn it
It's
up a little
terrible.
bit.
It's good on earbuds, but it's not good on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the same level as Rogan's, actually. I actually have to turn Rogan's
We're just
up.
following the leaders, man. That's all we're
I
doing.
mean, basically, I'm just saying. Did I just compare our show to Rogan? Yeah,
Absolutely.
because why not? We're in the top of the charts, right?
Well, we are, and I mean, honestly, we were living Fear Factor
Yeah.
in real life, not just for the
That's
camera. I don't know if you want to tell that story.
No, I
but
don't.
some things are best kept
they're not ready for that.
Secrets. Yeah. I've known about it for years, and I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, it's true that. Oh man.
Did you hear about that earthquake that
Yeah, I saw some
hit
videos.
Myanmar? Mm-hmm. Tore down a bunch of the pagodas.
And Indonesia too, right?
Yeah, well, it was pretty. It was
Widespread.
a 7.7, so yeah, it
so
hit
it
like
was-
Thailand and
Yeah. Maybe that's what I was not in. Was it Indonesia? I know. That's the country I was thinking of. Thailand.
that's the only two I know that it hit was
Yeah.
Myanmar and Thailand for sure. That took a big brunt of it.
I saw the video where at the very top there was a pool,
Oh yeah,
and there
Just
was
like the
waves
edge of the
were-
roof pool.
Could you imagine being in that pool?
No,
when
that was my
happens?
first thought. Was oh hell no.
Goodness.
I felt bad for those guys that were on the roof. That's got to be terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you because, well, we've mentioned it before. You went to China. I went to Myanmar. And I'm telling you, the infrastructure in Myanmar is not
Not the greatest.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, walking around sidewalks, if you were walking at night, you really had to pay attention because their sidewalks would just have massive holes in them that would drop down into the sewer.
Oh, that's not good.
And so then things start shaking. I'd be really worried about standing anywhere that's
Yeah.
paved,
Man.
much less being in a building. That was,
Yeah.
and I wanted to look it up and see. The problem is my memory sucks, so I can't remember exactly which pagodas I went to. But I saw a lot of them that were just falling down,
Yeah.
and I just wondered
One of those that you were.
if it was one that I'd been to. But that's the other problem too. They all look so similar.
Right.
It's kind of hard to tell, anyways.
Yeah.
But I've still got a drum I bought from inside one of those pagodas. Sounds terrible.
Oh, a drum? Oh, yeah. Okay. Was it one of the drums that you brought to New York? Did you
Yeah.
got there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you still have all those drums?
I don't have the conga set anymore. I sold that.
Oh.
It was just taking up space. Never
Yeah.
played anymore. I kept the djembe because my youngest boy likes playing. He's got his own djembe now, but he'll play mine. Mine's deeper than his, so he'll
Yeah.
bounce between both of them. I'll play it every now and then.
Yeah.
Got rid of the congas. The other one's just more of memories, decoration. It's
Right.
a decorative drum.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Have you done any? When was the last time you went fishing?
no, last April.
What was last April?
I went on my brother and a bunch of his friends go on a big bass fishing trip every April.
Oh.
And they invited me last year, so we went down to Lake Fork, and
Where's that at?
it's down close to Dallas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not real close, but it's
Yeah.
down that area.
Like
It was pretty fun. Didn't catch anything.
No. The day.
I caught a buzz
Yeah. Well, at least you
and a sunburn.
So technically you did catch something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was a couple of guys caught some.
Yeah.
They did pretty good. That was my first time ever bass fishing. I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. Apparently, the first 2 days I was fishing, I had my line all rigged up wrong.
Oh, really? Yeah. I know that is a little. It's different.
Yeah.
For sure. You know.
Oh, it's a different style than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Which I had my nephew and one of his buddies. They got one of the guided tours, and so they went and caught a bunch.
Yeah.
We had a big fish fry one night off of what they caught.
That's where it's at, dude. Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah. We did those. Well, I've done it twice. You know, it's been quite a while, maybe 15 years ago when I went to Lake Texoma with my brother and his son. And we caught our limit. Like we got on our boat. We had to be at the dock at 5:30 in the morning, right? And so we went out there, caught our limit by I think it was like 7:30 or something.
In the
like
morning?
That. Yeah, I mean it didn't take
Holy
long. Dude. We
cow.
were just one after another. Bam, bam. Yeah, those striper bass are fun to catch too. Mm-hmm.
Man.
They fight.
Now, remind me, do you eat any of the fish you catch?
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love bass. Love.
Okay. Did they clean them up for you?
catfish. They do. Yeah, it's luxury.
Yeah.
They bait it for you. They bait your hook for you.
It's like
They
being a
take it
kid
off.
again when your daddy does everything.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, sir. They clean the fish for you when you're done, bag it, just throw it in the chest, dude, head home. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all she wrote. It's sweet.
That kind of sucks that it happened that quickly, though. You kind of want it to.
Well, dude, it actually
you wore out.
It'll wear you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catching that many freaking fish, it's a blast. It's fun, but it'll wear you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went with my father-in-law and brother-in-law maybe 5 years ago, and it was about the same thing. A few hours into it, we caught our limit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, us poor fools are out there like, man, there's another dry hole.
I know.
Oh, there's another dry hole.
Yeah. we went fishing at Lake Palapinto. I told you that, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I went with my dad and got a cabin out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
The cabin, yeah. And we didn't get a bite.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's the kind of fishing I'm used to.
It was frustrating. But it was still fun.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's the deal with
enjoyed it
fishing.
still, yeah.
It's still enjoyable, even if you're not catching anything.
Yeah. It's almost it kind of feels like, you know, when you go to the casino and that hope of
Yeah.
winning, something, right?
Yeah.
And it's the hope when you go out to go fish, that hope that you have. It's just fun. You're like, okay, am I going to catch a fish today? What's going to happen? You just
The
don't know
good
what
thing
to
is
expect.
we're not doing it for survival.
True. Yeah, that'd be a different story.
The best one I did, I actually went with your nephew.
Cletus.
Well, actually, that was for your bachelor party.
Oh,
We went early.
yeah, we went to Tom Steed, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good lake.
And me and him went there early. We were hauling hay and we just busted butt to get done. We are like, let's go. Let's just
Yeah.
make it a week.
Yeah,
And man, I think it was the day before you showed up. And he found a little honey hole. And we were just trolling, just back and forth, back and forth. You weren't missing, man.
yeah.
Drag your line, pull it in. Drag your line, pull it in.
Oh, that's
Oh, it was so much fun.
that is what you hope for.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, you don't get them very often. At least I don't. But when you do,
Yeah.
it's a good feeling for sure. But I was really hoping that my daughter would catch her first fish, because that was the first time she went fishing. But she did fish, and I think she liked it. She said she wants to do it again. So yeah, I want to do some fishing this summer. There's just I don't know a lot of spots in this area.
Well, I mean, I know some spots we can go fishing. I don't know of any good spots to catch anything.
Yeah. But yeah,
Let's get together and go.
let's do it.
If nothing else, we've got that big lily pad that kids can run and jump on it and play and swim.
I know. Yeah, I think we were gonna do something like that last summer. We didn't.
Yeah.
We need to do it this summer.
We're really good at making plans and not doing anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
To be honest, I'm amazed this podcast started.
Well, it did. Well, we did plan it like back in October or something like that. So it took a few months.
It took a minute.
Yeah. But here we are, and
Entertaining the world.
yeah. So, any stories this week that I know you kind of just
Yeah, I just shut
chill.
off this week.
yeah.
It's been pretty nice.
Listen to any interesting audiobooks or
I started to, and that's part of the reason I shut off. I haven't listened to any podcasts, any news. I started listening to this book series,
what is it?
and it's
Harry Potter, really, dude?
yeah. Nah, I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. It's an EMP series.
EMP. So it's about like an EMP blast.
Yes.
hard she tried.
Well, that sounded interesting.
Didn't mean for it to play anything.
Man,
I don't know what it's called.
gosh, you're worthless.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, here we go. Well, I'm on like book 9, so I got to go back and find the series title.
That's probably
It's called it's the Dark Road series.
The Dark Road.
It's not bad. It's one of those. I mean, there's a lot. I think there's like 15 books in the series.
Yeah.
First book was really good. Second was okay, and each one gets a little more like okay.
Yeah. Did the
But it's
road
good enough to keep listening.
did the road ever get bright, or did it remain dark?
Well, it was bright when the EMP blast hit,
And that was it, huh?
and,
Just
and then everything went dark.
dark.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Well, it is what it is, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why that stuff interests me. It's not. I would never want anything like that to happen.
So you like
but
apocalyptic?
yeah, I like post-apocalyptic, dystopian. I like some good thrillers. Any of them that make you think.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll get on, some spicy.
Yeah, I bet you do 50 Shades.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh. That's an interesting one. Well, the book that I need to start book 9. It was the Destiny's Crucible book, and I think I told you about it.
You've told me about. I haven't
Yeah.
started any of it, but
Yeah, but it's fascinating. Like there's like a plane crash, but the plane crash was caused by being hit by an alien craft, and the alien craft tried to save some of the humans on it, and then they placed them on another planet in another galaxy, and then this guy has to basically like establish, because they are kind of in the medieval era, like the humans that live
at
and they're
that
humans
new
on this
planet.
other planet, right?
Gotcha.
And so there's that story, and so there's this guy, he's introducing all this new technology and stuff like that. There's that story, but then there's an overarching story of what are these aliens and why are there actual humans on this planet? They're not
was
aliens.
that
they're-
like the origin planet, or have they been transporting?
Right. And that answer
people
still
from
has
Earth
not
to
been
there?
answered. There's been clues, and it's right up my alley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but I loved it and got my wife onto it, and father-in-law. He's read all of them too. He loved
Really?
it. Yeah, yeah. But that's my thing with books right there. Yeah.
The last one I listened to, and actually I deleted Audible, whatever. I've been listening to other stuff. And just canceled my subscription, but I'm on the road so much. I kind of got tired of listening to podcasts and whatever. So, well, and my son started reading the Chronicles of Narnia, all the books. There's 7 books.
Yeah.
And he was wanting to talk to me about it. Well, I didn't know anything about it other than the movies. So I downloaded it again so I could start listening to it, which that's a good series too.
Yeah. True that, cuh.
That doesn't work.
No. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm having to get really close to the mic. It seems like I'm not very loud. Maybe I will be loud. Which I'll probably be loud and
Yeah, the bad thing
obnoxious.
is we're recording this at like 4 o'clock. We both have coffee,
Yeah.
and this is probably the most
Yeah.
chill and tired we've ever been. It's like we're doing this at 4 a.m. with a joint in our hands.
I know. Watch this be like the most listened to episode where we think this is like the worst episode we've done.
It may be.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could stick some of our feet pics up there to draw interest. Just saying.
Yeah. Could do that. Trying to think what else. There's the I don't know. I don't even want to talk about politics right now.
I'm so far out of the loop on politics.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to keep up with you even if we did.
Yeah.
Because I
got-
don't have a clue. And a little burnt out on it.
Yeah, got a little bit of fatigue right now. I'm sure
I think a lot of that stems from the disappointment from not getting answers. So it's hard to keep enthusiasm up.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. These with the JFK files, it seems like that's been I think they're still holding something back from us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
So and even if they say this was all the files, right? Are we going to ever believe the government? We won't, because
No.
of how long. I mean, it's their fault.
Yeah.
The distrust they've sowed.
Yep.
We just will never.
We've
believe
been in
it.
this abusive relationship way too long to trust that
Yep.
Big Brother loves us.
Yep. And that's the same for the MLK files. I guess those are apparently supposed to come out. It's all a joke. I'm
Yeah.
pretty pissed about the whole situation, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's that. Knock knock.
Let's hear it. Who's there?
Boo.
I'm not going to cry on here again.
Oh man. Dang it. That's my only joke I know.
Oh.
And I was gonna make you giggle,
Oh.
but you didn't finish it.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, sorry.
Well, maybe next time.
Get me another coffee.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, we just don't have a whole lot this week. We're just kind of coasting with it. And a lot of it is we really want to start getting into interviews and talking to different people.
Yeah.
Really kind of leaning towards that. We really need to get our video going.
Yeah.
It's kind of... And once again, our best conversation happened before we hit record.
Yeah, seems to always happen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
We can't talk about it.
Oh,
that's
that's
why it was
right.
a good thing we didn't record it.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. What y'all gonna do for supper tonight?
We're really digging at the bottom of this, aren't we?
How's the weather?
Man. Wow.
I think we're gonna do nachos when you get time for supper.
I'd rather eat with you. I'm eating a freaking piece of salmon. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, do you use lemon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use
Gotta
so much
drown
lemon
that
on
out,
that
don't
thing.
you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
I soak it in lemon and then I douse it in lemon when I eat it.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
And pepper.
How come there's no Long John Silver's anymore?
Probably because they tasted like crap.
You don't like Long John's?
I don't like fish. And even their chicken tasted like fish, and I don't like chicken.
Yeah, the chicken was nasty. Yeah, I didn't like their chicken.
Well, all chicken's nasty.
But-
But
I
their eggs are good.
Kind of agree with you. Not a big chicken fan, but
yeah.
yeah, used to be, but
I never really have been. I used to tolerate it, but
yeah,
it just grosses me out now.
yeah. Like fried
I'll
chicken.
eat pork and red meat.
Oh, I love me some red meat. Yeah, some steak or yeah, brisket or steak.
Yeah, brisket. I like buffalo.
I like pork too.
Elk. Yeah, pork's okay.
You know, pork butt, but it still doesn't beat
No.
beef.
No, it's definitely the second best widely available meat.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever
Have
had
that.
elk?
No, I want to try it though.
Dude,
where do you
it's
get it
so
at?
good. Well, I don't.
Can you get it here in town?
If you can, I don't know where. Last time I had
saw
it,
it.
my nephew had hunted and got some of his.
Yeah.
And then I used to be able to buy it at a grocery store when I
it-
lived in Canadian.
Was it any good? Do you like
Oh,
it?
yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it gamey or what?
No,
is it?
no, not at all. It's sweet.
What's
Get the ground elk, make some spaghetti with it. Some of the best spaghetti you'll ever eat.
make
It's
some
good.
chili or something with it too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make really good chili.
What's the difference between that and just deer here in Texas? Have you had?
Well,
Deer meat?
Deer is going to be way more gamey,
Yeah.
and there's just that.
So
little
it's not
hint
as
of
gamey as
no.
as deer.
I've never had any elk that tasted gamey.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're not going to get some.
Makes me want because I have a friend here in town that does deer hunting further north, and he said the deer meat's not as gamey there. It's much more gamey taste
whatever
here
they
in
eat.
the Texas area,
Yeah.
in Oklahoma. He's from Kansas, but he'll go further north. I think like
Nebraska, South Dakota, wherever.
Montana, I think
Oh, okay.
area, and go there. But so I don't know if there's that.
I'm sure
have
there's
you heard
something to
have
it.
you
with
heard about
what
that?
they're eating.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't. But
Yeah.
you know what I want to try? I want to try bear.
I heard that's really sweet.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it depends on what they eat too. If they're eating a lot of berries, then
Yeah.
it's really sweet. But if they're eating a lot of meat, then it's really gamey. Mm-hmm. So you kind of want to hunt for them when there's a lot of berries
Yeah.
to be had.
Yeah. It's it's the bare necessities.
That's true. You ever had buffalo?
Long time ago. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the taste. You like it? Huh?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buffalo, and then
If it wasn't so expensive, I probably wouldn't buy beef ever.
yeah. I saw when we went and looked at some houses the other day. I saw some buffalo
Oh yeah.
south of us in that town, that area.
There's a few herds.
Yeah. Well, I think these were I think there was like 2 of them, and it looked like these were on a lot. So, just like somebody owned some, like 2 cattle or something, but it was buffalo. I was like,
I bet you I know what it is.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a big herd up north.
Is there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's crazy that those things used to be everywhere.
Everywhere. Killing
Hundreds
hundreds
of
of
thousands.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Now they're hard to find.
They're making a big push bringing them back.
Yeah.
As far as
They'll never be like they were. But
no.
Yeah.
As far as commercial
Yeah.
growth, then making a big push on them.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool to have one of those. Would have no idea how to raise them.
No,
But,
I wouldn't either.
but yeah, I got me a buffalo in the back.
Have you seen
His
them
name is Jim.
pushing that big deal? Which I've had emu. It's like an ostrich.
Yeah.
I had that while I was in Australia, but I just had the jerky, so I've never had it like just cooked. You know?
Yeah.
But I've seen a pretty big push for those emus where they're like raising them and just doing like a chicken leg.
Really?
They're massive.
Oh man.
And
So those are bigger than like turkey legs, huh? Those are
well, yeah,
huge.
they're like the size of you.
Oh damn!
they're
Yeah,
massive.
they are. You're talking about like what would you call those things? Like a velociraptor leg or something like that?
Probably.
That'd be a good name for it.
Yeah.
If you're at the
The
state
fair.
fair or something,
Yeah.
Give me that velociraptor leg right there. Yeah, I'll take that.
Man, you'd feed a
Wrapped
whole
in
family.
bacon.
Could not. You'd have to kill 7 pigs to get enough bacon for that.
Yeah, you would. Man, have you ever cooked bacon in an air fryer?
No, I don't think I have.
I've seen that here lately. A couple of, I don't know what maybe I was looking up carnivore recipes, and I seen this one video where how easy it looked and how perfect the bacon looked. You just throw it in the air fryer.
We used to use our air fryer all the time. I'm surprised we hadn't done that.
Yeah.
But I don't ever use it anymore.
Right.
I just
That's one
use
of
the
those
smoker
things-
for like everything.
Yeah. Yeah. You still use your Blackstone?
Yeah, we just pulled it out. We've been using it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm actually getting kind of lazy, I guess. I hadn't been cooking anything on the smoker or the Blackstone.
Yeah.
Really, I've done a little bit, but
You kind of go
My
through
wife
your
and kids have
ups
been
and
doing it.
downs with those.
well, it's like I want it. I just don't want to put the effort in.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I had my son go out and cook on it the other day.
Well, in the weather, but once it starts to get warmer, for me, I usually
See, that's
cook
the
out
opposite.
more when it's warmer outside. During the winter and fall, not so much, but
Yeah.
the summer for sure. Need to use my new gas grill. Bought just this past summer.
summer,
Yeah,
yep.
you can start making some steaks on that bad boy.
We need to butcher a cow.
I don't want to kill anybody.
I mean, we can probably hire it done.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Did you hear about that Hitman website?
Yeah. What's it? Who's
I
the
think it's
hitman?
Hire a Hitman. I think is what it's called. Or
Oh,
rent,
I was
rent a
just-
Hitman or something like that.
Yeah, it's totally joking. Never heard of it, but
Oh.
there's really a website called.
Yeah, so this guy started it out just as a joke.
Oh gosh.
And then he actually started getting people like, hey, yeah, how much is it? Like, I got somebody killed. So he basically just teamed up with the FBI and was like, hey, this dude's serious. And they've caught several people trying to hire hitmen off
Good
of this
grief.
joke of a website.
Oh man.
I think it's called Rent a Hitman.
Rent a hitman.
Yeah.
Huh. Rent a cop. You instead of rent a cop, you rent a hitman. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, capitalism, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Beauty
That's
of
the
capitalism. Or the downfall. I was thinking beauty. Just the amount of things you can buy
I'm just saying, if we had a good communist regime, then we wouldn't have to worry about hiring hitmen. It'd be free.
That is true.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, it would be free.
well,
to think about. Ponder.
taxpayer funded, but free.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you, anything going on this week?
Maybe. I'm not really sure. I mean, I've got to, work. I really don't think I have anything planned until Easter.
Yeah, that's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks from now
Sure.
or 3? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
What is that? It's the 19th or the 20th?
Yeah,
I think it's the
9th.
20th. So, yeah, about 3 weeks.
Yeah, okay. Happy birthday to T Money.
T-Dog. Oh, Tito.
Yeah.
You heard the Tito story?
Tito Tequila?
No.
No.
I'll tell you that story off air.
Well, guys, I know this is
Yeah.
probably
if y'all hung on this long,
yeah.
congratulations.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Man,
The check's in the mail.
for sure. I'm trying to think what do I got going on this week, but today's it's almost April. Got that.
Yeah, we do have a lot of planting to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still growing that marijuana, huh?
I wish. It'd probably be easier to grow.
Yeah. Is it? No, never mind. Okay. I'm not even going to go there. But, yeah, I mean, I got nothing, dude.
Yeah, me either. Let's just call it.
Okay.
We're bound to have bum shows every now and then.
Yeah.
When we have a big audience, we'll worry about it.
Wait, we don't have a big audience?
Well, I think everybody in our audience is big, but I don't think we have a...
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right.
So, all right, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you all for listening to this week's episode. Please subscribe to our channel if you enjoy this type of content, and leave a comment if you have any topic you would like for us to cover. Have a great day.
Mind's always drifting somewhere out there. Questions lost, floating in the air. Thoughts like whispers calling me near. Visions blurry but crystal clear. Wandering mind, never quite still. Chasing shadows, climbing the hill. Restless spirit.